My name is Rick Smolan. I'm a photojournalist and I'm a book publisher, and I think I have the best job in the world. One of the reasons that I put these projects together is that I realized a long time ago that there are many other people that are much more talented than I am. I originally started out as a photojournalist. I used to work for Time and National Geographic and Life and Newsweek and lots of magazines around the world. But in putting these projects together, like The Human Face of Big Data, I realized that by reaching out to very famous and much more talented photographers than me and my peers and some young photographers and designers and programmers and people with lots of different skills, filmmakers, that we can sort of do this sort of annual gathering of the tribe. So we actually are able to enlist and harness the talents of many other people, and we all collaborate about every 18 months on doing a project that looks at an emerging topic. I think the thing that makes these projects possible is, first of all, I sort of listen to my friends, I talk to a lot of people, I read a lot, I'm sort of a huge consumer of media, and it seems like I've been able to develop kind of a zeitgeist sense of what is coming next. Years before it seems to be out in sort of the public discourse. I also am very fortunate to go to this annual TED conference, another conference called EG, another conference called Recode. So in talking to people that are on the cutting edge of new technologies and emerging topics, I often find something that I'm personally interested in. And then again, I sort of gather the people that I think are the most knowledgeable and able to tell stories, sort of put a human face on those topics. The advice that I would give somebody who wants to do big projects is to not be dissuaded by other people. My company is called Against All Odds Productions for a reason, which is that 90% of the time when I come up with these ideas, the initial reaction most people have is that will never work. That's a crazy idea. It'll cost too much money. It's too complicated. How could you take pictures of big data? It's not going to be human. I guess my advice is find something you're personally excited about. Be obsessive about it, put on blinders, and don't let anybody talk you out of it. You also have to know when to bail when it's not going to work, but I think a lot of times people let other people dissuade them first. So being kind of fanatical and obsessive up to a point without being obnoxious, sort of persistent without being obnoxious, and try to enlist other people. I mean, the more people you can sort of help, the more people you can get on board to help paint your fence, the better the project's going to be, because then you have so many people that have the pride of authorship when it comes out. So being an author is lonely. Being a producer is actually not lonely, because you get to work with so many other people. And that's one of the most fun things about doing these kinds of projects.